Hey guys, this is Jeanette with Alchemy here to give you your tarot forecast for the month of May 2018. This is for the sign of Cancer. So if you have a Cancer rising, sun, or moon sign, this is going to be for you. Now, I do recommend watching the videos in that order of rising, sun, and moon in order to get the most out of these readings, okay? But let's go ahead and jump right into your tarot. All right, so this month, Cancer, interestingly enough, you have the Seven of Cups as your energy. So the sevens talk about coming to a place of completion and personal mastery, okay? So it's not mastery on like a soul level, but it's mastery of your human self, your human identity, and really being connected in alignment with that, okay? So it's a really beautiful energy. This is actually the card of Venus in Scorpio. So, you know, Venus in Scorpio is very much about following whatever your hell yes is. So going in the direction of things that really make you feel good, and not, you know, being distracted by all the different options and, you know, being confused. You're not ever really confused, to be honest. You know what's up. When it's a yes, it's a yes. When it's a no, it's a no. And if it's a maybe, it's a no. Okay. Go in the direction of the clear yes. All right. Now, in terms of your emotional being, because, you know, you're a water sign, so it's all about the emotions, you have a really grounded energy of the Hierophant. This is actually related to the zodiac sign of Taurus, which is where the sun is right now. And that energy is providing some really beautiful grounding force for you this month. And really what I'm picking up with this is that it's helping you to kind of really give energy, time, money to your physical well-being, to pampering yourself a little bit more, to allowing yourself to enjoy life a little bit more. Take yourself out to eat, you know, go get a massage, whatever that is. But that's going to be really important for you this month. Taurus is sextile your energy, so with the sun here, this is a really beautiful flowering. And, you know, Taurus is ruled by Venus, so this is a sister energy to the moon, that goddess energy. So I think this is going to be a really beautiful month for you to take it easy a little bit. Not to the point of, you know, the energy of when sun gets into Gemini, because that's really kind of when you hermit a bit. But I think this month is going to be a little bit more social, but also more indicative of you taking care of yourself. Now, in terms of relationships, if you are single, you may be more prone to want to date this month. And, you know, there would definitely be options there for you. If you are in a relationship, you may be really looking to bring some spice back to your life, because we do have the Knight of Wands showing up there in that romance house. In terms of relationships, you should actually find that you're in a pretty balanced space. I think, you know, in the opposite energy too, you have the Justice card, which is actually the card of Libra. I think you're actually going to find this month that you realize you've gotten to a place now where you have learned how to manage your energy, where you've learned how to hold boundaries, where you learned how to allow people in, and show up for others without overgiving and all that kind of thing. So I think that you're actually going to be in a really nice place with all of your closer relationships, and not feel this time around that you are depleted. Okay, so that's really good, because, you know, that's always a lesson, always a lesson for Cancer. Now, in terms of your career, you actually have a great card. You have the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands comes right after the Six of Wands, which is the victory card. So you have kind of come over a hump, and you are now standing at the top of the hill, and again in a position of power, because you do have a 7 number. So it's a completion, and it's a self-empowerment of who you are, what you bring to the table, all those good things. Now, with that being said, it does kind of hold in it a caution of not being distracted, or getting into the comparison games with other people, because at this point, now that you know who you are, you are really supposed to be blazing a trail into something new that is for you specifically, okay? So, you know, the Seven of Wands comes after the Five and the Six of Wands, and the Five of Wands specifically is about competition. It's trying to like eke out your identity a little bit more, and but really more so it's just like it's trying to fight for the same piece of the pie. And, you know, on some level you've won, you've come to a place of personal mastery. But once you get here, it's not about replicating the old. It's actually like going in search of a different pie, or even making your own pie. All right. So very different energy. And I love that this is juxtaposing the Hierophant card, because the Hierophant definitely talks about beliefs. And I think that this month you're going to be digging into your why. You may not be making any triggers right now, but I definitely think the ideas will be coming in for what the next stage is going to look like for you. Because once the nodes shift into your sign, the Cancer Capricorn axis towards the end of this year is when you're really going to see the fuller manifestation, of what that looks like. Now, you saw what just happened with that card, so obviously I have to talk about your finances because I was getting too much into the career and purpose. So in terms of finances, you are being asked to be more discerning with how you spend your money and really save, okay? Not that there's necessarily any bad thing happening, but, you know, if this past month in April, if you were a little too, excessive in your spending, you're being asked to pull back on that this time and be, really the easiest way to help you do that, because you don't really do well with restriction. What you actually need to do, because the Hermit talks about mastery, is decide where you want your money to go. Once you have the idea and the plan for what that is, then it's going to be easy for you to budget your money, okay? So this energy is less about restriction, but more about knowing where you want to go in the future, okay? Because there definitely are some opportunities coming for you, probably more so around travel, because I have this, it's opposing this Three of Wands here. So get an idea of what those expenses would be now, so that you can start deciding where money needs to go, so that you can save appropriately for that and not be in a tense place later on. Okay. All right, Cancer. So great month. Is actually a pretty practical and very physical, grounded energy for you. A lot of balance, not too overblown with, you know, expansive energy and spirituality and all that kind of stuff. It's actually pretty human. So I like that for you. I love this Taurus energy for you this month. So anyway, if you'd like to book a session, you can go to my website, andersonalchemy.com. Just so you know, in June, the prices will be raising because that is my anniversary. So I will be making some shifts and changes. So if you've been sitting on kind of reaching out and booking a session with me, now would be the time, because this is the last month that the prices are going to be what they are. Okay. All right. I love you so much. Have an amazing month, Cancer, and I will see you next time. Bye.